I'll just start that one manually, that way I can at least get some footage in here. Okay. Express switch on engine parameters. Oil temp's getting up there.
Bowman Airport Information Uniform, time 2153, Zulu observation, wind calm. Visibility 10, sky clear, temperature 18, dew point -1, altimeter 3026. Visual approach, runway 24 in use. NOTAMs, crane, 3.5 nautical miles, 225 feet AGL, until 1900 local. Bowman Airport Information.
Okay, got that. We're going to Lexington first. 126.3 on the 8. Okay, so we need clearance for here, right? Clearance delivery?
Correct.
118.9?
Check. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Hey, you gonna make this call, or do you want me to?
Go for it. You can make the initial call, and if after you copy it, you can tell me if you want me to read it back or if you want to give it a try. I'd love for you to.
Okay. So I'm saying what, clearance delivery 401 Hotel Zulu?
Yeah, Bowman clearance, Cirrus 411 Hotel Zulu, instruments back to Bowman.
Bowman clearance, Cirrus 411 Hotel Zulu, instruments back to Bowman.
Cirrus 411 Hotel Zulu, Bowman clearance and ground control cleared to the Bowman Airfield Airport as filed. On departure, maintain 2,500. Expect 5,000 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 132.07, squawk 4506.
Cleared as filed back to Lima Oscar uniform. 2,500, expect 5,000 in 10 minutes, frequency 132.07, squawk 4506.
Cirrus 1 Hotel Zulu, back correct. Can you accept the Air Devil departure?
That's affirmative.
Cirrus 1 Hotel Zulu, roger, advisory taxi, ground pointing with information uniform, altimeter 3026.
We have uniform and we're ready to taxi.
Cirrus 1 Hotel Zulu, runway 24, taxi via hotel.
24 via hotel, 411 Hotel Zulu.
The one thing he said that wasn't abundantly clear there is that he said contact ground point 8 when ready to taxi. It's the same guy, so he doesn't necessarily know.
Right.
But it is to our advantage to go ahead and switch to ground point 8 so that we can hear the other ground traffic as well as him talking.
Okay.
And I'd recommend doing that. You could just put the move the tower to active momentarily, or you could do it that way too. Yeah. Just 21.8, move that to the active.
Clear left, clear right.
Good job on the read back.
I've been watching a lot of YouTube. Much better. I checked my brakes, didn't check yours.
They felt, actually, I did take the brakes there for a moment.
That's right.
They felt good, so.
Cab handle pin is removed, seatbelt shoulder harness latched, doors latched, brakes hold, flight control is free and correct. Trim set. Okay. For takeoff, autopilot is disconnected. Flaps are set at 50. Question, should the boost pump be on the whole time we're flying? I know it's supposed to be on when you switch tanks.
Just in cruise?
Yeah.
No.
Or like we were flying around yesterday.
Not necessary.
Okay, so when should it come off? I know it's supposed to be on during takeoff.
I think you'll see it on the after takeoff checklist. We can double check when they call for it, but so generally the idea is, just mechanically speaking, your engine has a fuel pump that's capable of vacuuming the fuel out of the tanks, and the boost pump we put on during critical phases of flight, takeoff, landing, so that it's a backup for that engine-driven fuel pump in case it fails at the wrong time. So if we had an engine quit on us in flight, one of the first things you'd want to do is turn that boost pump on to see if that brings it back to life.
Right. Now he didn't give us a heading to fly on departure.
Yeah, tower will actually do that.
Okay.
That's part of the Air Devil departure.
Okay. Used to it in flight following. Quantity is confirmed. Fuel selector on fullest tanks. Propeller check. Don't really have a detent to tell. Take it up to 1700. Alternator check. No heat. Charging. Both lights are out. Positive amp indication on both alternators. We checked it. Voltage check. Okay. Goes going to the right. Got a drop. Back to both. Covered. Back to the left. Drop. Back to both. Our level decreased to 1,000. Transponder we have set. Navigation radios are ready.
This is kind of a little thing, but it's something I noticed. So there's actually a recommendation now that you leave transponders on altitude reporting all the time, even when you're on the ground. That's with these Garmins, you actually have to do that manually because they automatically switch from standby to altitude.
Okay.
The reason is a lot of the airports now have ground-based radar that uses your transponder to tell where you're at on the airport. And with ADS-B coming up, everybody's going to have that. And so just maybe something new, just this idea. Just
so keep it on 1200 until we're ready to...
no, whatever your squawk code is that they've given you.
Okay.
But just having it actually squawking versus being in standby.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so just all the time,
so
just hit the altitude button.
Okay.
And just leave it that way. Don't have to turn it off after landing, all that kind of thing. Just leave it on altitude. Yep.
Pitot heat is required. We're ready for departure. They're behind.
Answer your earlier question, there's your fuel pump off and your climb check.
So during the climb, we can turn it off. Power set, mixture lean is required, instant instruments check, fuel pump off. Okay. Out of the way, bird. You're on my yellow line.
Jeff's had that, it looks like a tour bus. Been sitting out there for months now.
Huh. Is that the Gordon that died in the plane crash? It was a friend of Randy.
His son. Yeah, it's Jay Gordon's son.
Okay. Look at that hawk sitting there. Runway sign.
Oh man. Wow. So we're on ground.
Yep.
Power, and you can go ahead and key up departure in the standby. 3207. Something else I would recommend, so it's 3207, and then on the flight plan, let's go ahead and at least at a minimum have Lexington and Frankfurt in there. So just push the cursor, a small knob, just dial in KLEX, KFFT, and we can do the approaches in the air.
Bowman Tower, Archer 395 Delta. Is over 6 Mile Island, inbound for touch and goes with information uniform.
Archer 95 Delta, Bowman Tower, into right base runway 24.
395 Delta, and
no, that's T6.
Runway 24.
That's Davidson's T6.
North American 593 going back to the west ramp.
That's affirmative for 593.
593, roger, turn left there, Juliet, contact ground.
Okay, Juliet to ground, 593.
Bowman Tower, Cirrus 411, Hotel Zulu's holding short runway 24, ready to take off.
Hold short runway 24, waiting IFR release.
Holding short, waiting release, 411, Hotel Zulu. Turn on the AC.
Yeah.
My hand got cold yesterday, Holden. I guess, I don't know if there was air coming in from down here somewhere, but.
November 1 Hotel Zulu, fly the air devil departure, turn left direct Lexington, runway 24, clear for takeoff.
Left direct to Lexington, clear 24 for takeoff, 401 Hotel Zulu.
Final is clear.
Flaps are set. Go rich.
I was wondering where that hawk moved to. It's over on the windsock now.
Okay.
November 95 Delta on the go, fly left traffic, runway 24, cleared option.
On the go, fly left traffic, 24, clear the option, 95 Delta.
Okay, caps is active, flaps coming up. Going to maps.
It takes a fairly tight turn to stay within the radius.
November 1 Hotel Zulu, contact departure, have a good flight.
Contact departure, 401 Hotel Zulu. Level departure, 401 Hotel Zulu, climbing to 1,300.
From 411 Hotel Zulu, level departure, radar contact, and maintain 5,000 direct Lexington.
Maintain 5,000 direct Lexington, 411 Hotel Zulu. He's already cleared me to 5,000.
5,000 direct to Lexington.
A little hazy, might be IFR.
Yep. I've got the controls.
Got it? Okay, I'm ready.
You have the controls.
My controls. Got me off course.
Yeah, so from the point he cleared you to Lexington, you can come down here and you can, if you want to center up the course from that point, you can do that with a direct
enter.
Yeah.
So I can turn my boost off.
Yep.
District 5204, level approach, depart the low VOR heading 345, vector 17 left. You can keep your speed up. Room 4 Whiskey Quebec, fighting 010, maintain 4,000.
Heading 010, maintain 4,000, towards Quebec.
Departure, Brickyard 6104, 1,400, climbing 5,000.
Brickyard 6104, level departure, radar contact, climb maintain 10,000.
10,000, Brickyard 6104.
Mobile approach, November 41912, level is 5,000.
41912, level approach, left, number 3025.
3025, 3912.
Remember 7 Charlie Echo, contact Indy Center, 121.17, good night.
117.9, go ahead.
Brickyard 6104, turn right direct to strap.
Right turn direct to Strap, Brickyard 6104.
Number 4 Whiskey Quebec, turn right heading 020, keep out of parts corridor of Global International.
Alright, right heading 020 towards Quebec.
Disregard 6104, contact any center 124.77.
2477, break here 6104.
So thinking ahead a little bit, next thing's going to happen is going to be a handoff to Lexington. Lexington's going to want to know about our approach request and also that we have the ATIS. And it kind of gets busy pretty quickly after that. And so while you have this time of minimal workload, not going to say there's nothing to be done right now, but minimal workload, you could go ahead and start.
Booster 5204, descend and maintain 4000.
Picking up the ATIS at Lexington. Preparing your approach request and briefing that.
27. Visual approaching east, landing departing runway 27. NOTAM taxiway Alpha 2 and landmarks between taxiway Alpha 2 and taxiway Golf not standard. Instruction crane point 13 nautical miles southeast of Lexington, 80 feet, AGL flagged and lit. Hazardous weather information for Kentucky and surrounding states available on high watts of flight service frequencies. Alright, so initial contact, you have Romeo. Lexington Bluegrass Airport information, Romeo 2154 Zulu, wind 020 at 3, weather greater than 5005, temperature 190.03, altimeter 3027. Visual approaching east, landing departing runway 27. NOTAM taxiway Alpha 2 and landmarks between taxiway Alpha 2 and taxiway Golf not standard. Instruction crane point 13 nautical miles southeast of Lexington, 80 feet, AGL flagged and lit. Hazardous weather information for Kentucky and surrounding states available on high watts of flight service frequencies.
4612, low over departure, good evening, radar contact, climb maintain 1010,000.
I'm to 1010,000, water 4612.
Lexington Bluegrass Airport information, Romeo 2154 Zulu, wind 020 at 3, weather greater than 5005, temperature 190.03, altimeter 3027.
120.75, connect.
120.75, good day. Lexington approach, Cirrus 411 Hotel Zulu's with you at 5,000 feet.
Number 411 Hotel Zulu, Lexington approach, good evening. Did you have a request at Lexington?
ILS for runway 22.
Yes, ILS for runway 22.
Number 1 Hotel Zulu, roger. Altimeter is 3027, advising of ATIS information, Romeo.
We have Romeo, 411 Hotel Zulu.
Roger. Number 0 Yankee Bravo, turn left heading 340. Let me know when you have Lexington in sight. Number 0 Yankee Bravo, under the left base, runway 22, contact tower 119.1.
It was ILS 22, right?
That's correct.
So we want to load up that approach, or they haven't really given it to us yet?
Yeah, I would go ahead and load it up. Yep. Select approach.
Vectors?
Yeah, that's a good assumption. We can always go back and change it if we have to. And just load it for now, yep. So that's saying, you know, this isn't a GPS approach. So the GPS guidance is just for monitoring. So in other words, it's telling you still need to tune in the localizer and use that to actually navigate by. So that's what we'll do.
So answer yes?
Yep.
41 Hotel Zulu, fly heading 085 vector ILS.
085.
085 vector ILS, 41 Hotel Zulu.
Yeah, so it's 085 vector for ILS.
Oh,
so
fly 085
yeah,
now?
085, left turn to 085. Vector ILS is what she said, yeah.
Okay.
Mount 4962, Lexington departure, radar contact, climb, maintain 10,000.
And so with that, you can now go to procedure and activate vectors to final.
Mount 4962, clear direct to Beckley.
Okay, procedure and vectors to final.
That's correct.
Enter.
Great. So what you're going to see after that, you're going to see highlighted on your
Delta Alpha, Lexington,
MFD.
Good afternoon.
That's your approach course, runway 22.
Okay.
And she's vectoring you to join that.
So we're flying out to here?
Yeah, it'll be out here somewhere outside,
okay.
outside of Bridle.
Over 2 Delta Alpha, I'm not sure. It's runway 22 is in use at this time. Let me check the ATIS. It may have been misspoken.
It said 27 on the ATIS.
Yeah, it did.
Over 2 Delta Alpha, roger, stand by. Leader 4951, contact Louisville approach 134.15. Have a good night.
13415, commuter 4951, take care.
Mount 4962, contact Indy Center 124.22, good day.
Alright, so let's go ahead and get a briefing in on this approach. So you're prepared for what's coming up, and there's a little bit more setup to do once we brief the approach and look at the localizer frequency and that sort of thing.
Okay.
So the thing, let me walk you through. So
we just checked the ATIS, and you're correct. It was misspoken. Expect the visual to runway 22 and descend to maintain 7,000.
We've got the ATIS. We're already talking the approach. You can look and see the tower is 19.1, so it'd be a good idea to put that in the standby. And we won't anticipate needing ground or clearance, so we're just going to either low approach or touch and go. And then we can look at our missed approach. You can see the missed approach is a climb to 2,000.
Straight out, climb 2,000 and left turn 3,100 feet.
Direct to the
Over 2 Delta, flighting 025
Lexington VOR and then hold as published. They will likely give us alternate missed approach instructions here. They'll tell us what to do after on the go.
Okay.
Just stand by for that. As far as the approach itself goes, the localizer inbound course is 226 degrees. The frequency for that is 111.75. The GPS will have already put that into your standby on nav 1. So you can bring that up into primary. And then you've got your CDI soft key to choose from GPS to VLOC. So go ahead and select that. And that's going to send the localizer over there onto your...
Okay, see that? So that's my glide path? Or will be?
Yep, that guy there, and then also this.
Right.
Yep. All right, as far as your altitudes go...
Number 1 Hotel Zulu, how will this ILS approach terminate?
I'll talk to her. Okay. 1 Hotel Zulu, we'd request the option and then depart for Frankfurt and request the VOR approach into Frankfurt. I believe it's the VOR 25.
Number 1 Hotel Zulu, roger. Upon completion of the ILS approach, flighting 270, maintain 3,000.
Okay, upon completion of the ILS 270 and 3,000 feet. I assume back to you, 1 Hotel Zulu.
1 Hotel Zulu, affirmative.
Roger. That's your alternate missed approach instructions.
Okay.
So after we take off, fly heading 270 and up to 3,000 and back to her.
Potential aircraft, it is information Sierra's current wind 330 at 6, altimeter 3027, visual approach is runway 22.
Okay, so we were saying altitude-wise, you can anticipate she's going to vector you in. She'll give you a descent here shortly. And, you know, your intercept, glide slope intercept altitude is 3,200. And so you can anticipate being at or above that altitude as she's vectoring you onto the final approach course.
Okay.
Your straight in ILS 22, your minimum decision height is 1229.
Level off at 4,500.
Number 902 Lima Charlie, Lexington, approach, good evening, Lexington, altimeter 3027.
3027, 92 Lima Charlie.
So the main thing that'll be different on this approach from the ones we were flying yesterday, that you're going to have vertical guidance from the glide slope, right? Which I think you'll actually really enjoy. It's a nice added bonus when you get into that procedure approach. Precision.
Hotel Zulu, just going to maintain 4,000.
Just going to maintain 4,000, 1 Hotel Zulu.
The added challenge that you can anticipate with the glide slope is it's a continuous descent. And so it kind of necessitates being slowed down and configured before you get to that final approach. That's where we get into that 2 miles at a minimum ahead of that. Because once you start down on the glide slope, you can't level off and slow down again or you'll lose it.
So this is my glide slope. It needs to be in the middle when it becomes active?
That's your localizer.
Oh,
that's your lateral course. It's not
showing up yet.
It's not presenting the glide slope yet. The other thing that we'll do is we'll turn on for an ILS, we'll turn on our marker beacons, which is that button right there.
Okay.
Push that. And that's going to sound when you pass over.
Got a marker and
yeah, exactly.
Marker.
Yep.
It's 3092 Whiskey Lexington, departure radar contact. Turn left heading 160. Number 2 Delta, flighting 035. Number 3 Charlie Bravo, proceed on course to Danville. Medevac team 133 Lexington approach. Medevac team 133 radar contact and report on final for UK. Medevac team 133, your radar contact, report on final for UK, Lexington's altimeter 3027. Wind at Lexington 320 at 5. Number 2 Delta Alpha, descend to maintain 5,000. 1 Hotel Zulu, turn left heading 065.
Left 065, 1 Hotel Zulu.
Number 3, Charlie Bravo, are you direct Danville at this time? Roger. Number 6672, Papa, contact Cincinnati, approach 126.65, good day. Number 902 Whiskey, you can proceed at your discretion in the south practice area.
Doing really well on the course and altitude tracking.
Trying.
Number 1 Hotel Zulu, turn right heading 130, descend and maintain 3,200.
Right turn to 130, descend, maintain 3,000, 1 Hotel Zulu.
3,200.
So 1 Hotel Zulu, 3,200.
3,200, 1 Hotel Zulu.
Alright, there's your glide slope needle. See, it just came alive. Right here.
Oh, is that it? Okay.
Yep, so there's your course, there's your glide slope. So she's essentially got you on a big base turn right now. Flying that 90-degree angle. Here shortly she's going to give you another turn to kind of cut you inbound to the localizer. This next call she'll give you is going to be the doozy that's going to be new to you. So if it's too much, just let me know and I'll happy to jump in.
Approach goes 3886, 11,500, sending 10,000 with Sierra.
Travis 3886, Lexington approach, good evening. Proceed direct bridle for the visual approach runway 22, descend and maintain 7,000.
Direct bridle, visual 22, 7,000, Skywest 3886.
Number 1 Hotel Zulu, you're 6 miles from bridle. Turn right heading 200. Maintain 3,200 till established on the localizer. Clear to ILS runway 22 approach.
200 until established. 3,200 until established. Clear the ILS 22 approach. 1 Hotel Zulu.
What was the turn?
200.
446 Foxtrot Mike, was that you checking in with Lexington? Number 6 Foxtrot Mike, Lexington altimeter 3027. Verify you said 9 or 1,000.
Alright, so your localizer's alive, so just keep the turn.
If that didn't get you on the localizer, you can continue right hand turn heading 250.
Oh yeah, we'll continue around to 250, 1 Hotel Zulu next.
November 2 Delta Alpha, you can...
But she made the turn a little late, and so we're actually flying through the localizer now.
Okay.
And so just keep your turn coming around. We're gonna capture it. Roll wings level there. Stop your turn. Alright, come back to 22. And we need to be at 3,200. There you go. go. So come left about 215, 215, and stay at 3,200. Got to be there until we're at bridle.
Good afternoon, Lexington. Approach Trailblazer 470s, 13.
Alright, come back to 220.
RB at 11,000.
225.
Trailblazer 470 Lexington approach. Good evening, Lexington. Altimeter 3027. Just want to maintain 10,000.
Down to 10,000, Trailblazer.
So if we're at 3,200 at bridle, which bridle is about a mile and a half up, we need to go ahead and be slowing up too. This is about that point where we need to start.
71 Delta Sierra, are you going to start your turn southbound?
You can see that glide slope starting to come in, and it's about to center up. It's going to center up if we're at 3,200 at bridle. We're a little bit high, so it's centering up early. But when it centers up, that's when we start our descent. Okay. So ideal here if you can get some approach flaps in.
Going to maintain 4,000.
Send 4,000, Scout 38.
So we're on course, that's good. And we're passing bridle. You hear it in your ears? Go ahead and start your descent.
November 902 Lima Charlie, maintain VFR at 3,500.
This one, okay.
Yep. 902 Charlie, maintain VFR at 3,500.
So when it's below, we need to be high.
That's correct.
Wind is 330 at 4. Radar service terminated. Frequency change approved. Good day.
Was that for 902 Lima Charlie? Lexington approach.
Number 2 Lima Charlie negative. It was just maintain VFR at 3,500 for you.
Thank you. Maintain VFR at 3,500. 902 Lima Charlie.
Number 1 Hotel Zulu, maintain maximum forward speed as long as feasible. Contact tower 119.1. Talk to you in a bit.
Contact tower 119.5. 1 Hotel Zulu.
It's 119.1 per tower.
119.1. Thank you.
Keep your descent coming, just a little bit high. I'll talk to the tower.
Okay.
You know how to do that anyway. Lexington Tower, Cirrus 411 Hotel Zulu on the ILS for 22.
Cirrus 411 Hotel Zulu, Lexington Tower, runway 22, clear to land, wind 3304. Correction, now clear for the option. Wind 3304.
Clear for the option, runway 22, 1 Hotel Zulu.
Cessna 9 Delta Echo, following a Cirrus 4-mile final. Descend at 2,700.
We're looking for the Cirrus 9 Delta Echo.
Lexington Tower, power parachute 020, about 5 miles out and clear Class C.
Power parachute 020, roger.
Alright, watch your heading. Just kind of hold that heading real tight there, so we're getting close in.
Cirrus 1 Hotel Zulu, traffic 2 o'clock, 3 miles northeastbound, the Cessna following you in the right downwind.
Looking for the traffic, 1 Hotel Zulu.
Cessna 9 Delta Echo, traffic to follow 2 o'clock, 2 miles southwestbound, is the Cirrus at 2,100.
We are still looking 9 Delta Echo. Oh, we have them in sight, 9 Delta Echo.
Cessna 9 Delta Echo, roger, runway 22, clear for the option, wind 3304, follow that traffic.
We'll follow the traffic.
Looking real good, Bill.
Clear for the option, runway 22, 9 Delta Echo.
Traffic's in sight for 1 Hotel Zulu.
Cirrus 1 Hotel Zulu, roger.
Your minimum is 1229. I'll have you call that out, and then you can look up and hand me your foggles.
Okay.
500.
I'll let you choose whether you want to do a touch and go or a low approach. Or a little bit low. Go ahead and correct for that. A little power.
Visual 4.
Touch of power. There you go.
Skywest 3886, Lexington Tower number 3, following a Cessna 2.5 mile
Right.
final.
Bring it
Runway
back out.
22, clear to land, wind 3203.
Bring that power back out. There you go. Good.
Number.
Keep your nose down. Keep your airspeed where you had it. Go. All right.
What was 1220 something?
1229.
1229. Okay.
Nice job.
Thank you. Felt good too.
Yeah. Why don't you touch and go?
Good touch and go.
You earned it.
All Flaps up. That's much easier with the glide slope.
Isn't it?
Yes.
270 turn when you're ready. Right turn, I assume. And up to 3,000.
Cirrus 1 Hotel Zulu, contact departure.
Contacting departure, 1 Hotel Zulu. Head back to 19-1.
2075 is departure. Yeah. Tower was 19.
Departure Cirrus 401 Hotel Zulu with you climbing through 1,800.
I'm sorry, who's calling Lexington?
1 Hotel Zulu.
November 1 Hotel Zulu, Lexington departure, radar contact, flighting 310, vector for the VOR.
310 with VOR, 401 Hotel Zulu.
Got the controls.
Your controls.
My controls.
Get me on course.
310 and 3,000.
Okay, I'm ready.
Alright, so this is going to happen fairly quick. We don't have a lot of time to waste here. Yeah, and if you want to slow down to buy yourself some time, that's fine.
Put my flaps up.
Number 1 Hotel Zulu, did you want to do the full VOR off from Capital City?
Yeah, say affirmative.
That's affirmative, 401 Hotel Zulu.
Number 1 Hotel Zulu, proceed direct to Cap City VOR.
Direct to Cap City VOR, 1 Hotel Zulu.
Alright, so I'm going to give you some quick keystrokes here. So procedure.
From Bridle, turn left heading 255.
Maintain
3,200 to establish on the localizer.
Go to flight plan first.
Runway 22 approach. Maintain maximum forward speed.
And bring your cursor up.
Approach, Sky 19, Charlie, request.
Roll up.
Big knob or low knob?
Big knob.
Runway 4195, turn left heading 045, vector visual.
And then go direct Frankfurt. So D, and then enter.
Number 902 Lima Charlie, stay again.
Good, so now it knows we're going to Frankfurt.
We have the field 1 assigned.
Procedure.
Let's go ahead and close our VFR flight plan.
And then go select approach.
Number 902 Lima Charlie, VFR descent at your discretion for Richmond.
Scroll down and find the VOR for 25.
Richmond, 9 Charlie.
November 2 Lima Charlie, if you want to, did you just want to terminate flight following?
VOR 25,
if you want
that's
to close
correct.
your VFR flight plane, you'll have to call flight service.
And do Frankfurt. Scroll down to
let's go
Frankfurt.
ahead and close our flight following, and we'll close with the
Go ahead and activate that.
brief on the ground. Let's go ahead and close the VFR. We'll change the
activated.
Yeah, so you can do that again now. Just hit procedure.
Terminated, squawk VFR frequency
And
changes
I'll
approved
activate
to you.
approach.
Well, VFR frequency approved to you, 19 Charlie.
Alright, good deal. And now you've got direct the Frankfurt VOR in there. Let's get down to 3,000.
Endeavour 5221 Lexington approach, good evening, descend and maintain 7,000.
Didn't want to be below it.
And then work to,
Endeavour 5221
when you can, go ahead and get that procedure pulled up. And go ahead and start briefing.
November 2 Delta Alpha, contact tower 119.1, have a good night. Envoy 4195, reduce speed to 170.
Flying 170, Envoy 4195.
There you go. Alright, the other thing you can do for navigation's sake, since we're flying direct to that VOR right now, via the GPS, you can just hit the CDI soft key, and that'll put the route back up in your HSI.
Okay.
Yeah, and we'll go back to that when we switch to the VOR. Alright, so, you want to walk through the briefing?
Okay, so the VOR is 109.4.
Alright.
I'm reading that correct.
And you'll see that it's pulled that up in the standby, so you can go ahead and activate that.
Okay, and then base off is 119.275. Listen to the weather. 1.8 Unicom.
Departure, good evening, Endeavor 5021 with you passing 2 for 6.
Endeavor 5021, Lexington departure, radar contact, climb maintain 10,000, turn right heading 255.
255 up to 10, Endeavor 5021.
So what we're going to do,
4195, turn right
we're
heading
going to fly,
130.
we're flying right now to the Frankfurt VOR.
Okay.
Once we get there, we're going to turn and fly outbound from the Frankfurt VOR.
Do a procedure turn back in?
Yeah, on the 071 radial. Then we'll do that procedure turn to come back inbound. So this approach has got no vertical guidance, other than to say that we've got to remain within 10 nautical miles on our turn. And we've got to be at 2,700 until we're established back inbound.
On the 255 heading to
and we can descend down to 1440.
Heading to Victor 171 for Endeavor 51.
And Endeavor 5021, use caution, there is an Endeavor 5221 on frequency.
010 at 03.
Yeah, we'll use caution.
Visibility 10.
Endeavor 5221, there is company Endeavor 5021.
Temperature 18 Celsius. Dew point 00 Celsius. Altimeter 302.
turn right heading 180.
Remarks. Density altitude 1,000.
I'll put 4195 on the 180
Airport,
heading Lexington
Frankfurt,
Airport. It'll be
Kentucky.
1 o'clock and
Automated weather
10
observation
miles for insight.
2248 Zulu. Wind 010
visual approach runway
at
22, contact tower 119.1, good night.
There's a visual 22 over to tower runway 4195, good night.
Skyhawk 8262 Lima, Lexington approach.
Okay, now in there, where do we get the Morse code for the VOR?
Yep, so identifying the station.
Yep.
Good idea. You've got it pulled up in your nav1 radio.
Okay.
And so what you can do is hit your nav1 button there.
Okay.
Number 60 Lima, Squawk 0263.
And then you'll hit the push to ident right there. So you'll start hearing the Morse code.
0263 for 60 Lima. Number 5221, turn 10 degrees right vector visual, descend and maintain 5,000.
Okay, it sounded like it to me.
I concur.
Yep. It matches.
So we're a mile from the Frankfurt VOR.
1 Hotel Zulu, advise your procedure turn inbound.
We'll advise procedure turn inbound, 1 Hotel Zulu.
Lexington approach, November 41912.
So is this telling me my procedure turn?
Yep, you can go ahead and start your outbound turn now.
Lexington approach, good evening. Lexington altimeter 3027, advise me of the weather and NOTAMs at Richmond. You can expect a visual.
Alright, 3027, and I will advise when I have the weather and NOTAMs, and I'm expecting a visual for 912.
November 62 Lima, your radar contact 18 miles east of the Lexington Airport. Altimeter is 3027, stay altitude. Number 62 Lima, roger, thank you. Expect the left base runway 22, winds 310 at 4.
Alright, at this point, let's go ahead and switch from the GPS to the VOR, the CI, the VLO. There you go.
And there 5021, sorry about the level, contact Indy Center 126.37.
Alright, 2637, take care, 5021.
Alright, so work to keep coming right a little bit to try to center up that course. Want to fly that course outbound, and basically we're going to fly the same course outbound that we're going to then flip around via the procedure turn and fly it back inbound. That actually puts us in line with the runway, both directions.
Medevac team 88, Roger, Lexington, altimeter 3027, advised airborne. Medevac team 88, Roger, your radar contact. Endeavor 5221, turn left heading 360.
Friction-wise, that's your 10 nautical mile ring.
Okay.
That's your course that we want to be on, flying outbound here, so we still got some correction to do to the right. We'll center up that needle.
446, Foxtrot Mike, contact Indy Center, 124.62, good night.
Kind of make it easier on yourself when you do the course reversal if you start from the course. That way you're not fighting to get back on course.
Fighting it all the way back.
Yeah, right.
Simon 1 Delta Sierra, maneuver towards the east or northeast, please.
Turning northeast, 1 Delta Sierra.
Deuce.
Ferry 16 Lexington approach, good evening. Descend to maintain 7,000. Proceed direct bridle for the visual.
All right, good deal. So the GPS is calling for a start of the procedure turn.
Endeavor 5221, turn left heading 310.
So the left turn to 026 is on the charter.
Endeavor 5221 on that heading. Lexington Airport will be 10 o'clock and 7 miles, port in sight. Endeavor 5221, cleared visual approach runway 22, contact tower 119.1, see ya.
There you go, come back around to 026. Use your heading bug.
Cherokee 3725 Tango Lexington approach.
Alright, now you can start a standard rate turn to the right. Back to 206, so it's a 180-degree turn.
Number 3725 Tango, squawk 0245.
And as we're coming back around, our only altitude restriction here is 2,700, so you can start
Number 62 Lima, upon completion of your
start a mild descent,
touch and go,
slow descent.
fly heading 180 and maintain VFR at below 3,000.
So 206 is going to be our intercept heading here. And then the course
Tango, radar
itself is 251 degrees.
Airport, flighting 045, vector sequence.
Runway 25. And that needle will start to center up, and that's going to be our new course. Once we're established, down, we're going to call approach and let them know, and then you can descend down to 1,440. Okay.
Number 1 Hotel Zulu, how will the VOR approach into Capital City terminate?
We're going to make a touch and go at Frankfurt, and then I would like to come back with you to head back to Louisville Bowman.
Number 1 Hotel Zulu, roger. Upon completion of the VOR approach, fly heading, or enter controlled airspace runway heading, maintain 3,000.
Runway heading 3,000 and back with you on Hotel Zulu.
206 or 216?
251 now, so we're joining this course. So that course needle that's there, yeah, that's your inbound course now.
92, let's go ahead.
So she's giving us runway heading.
Roger, stand by.
And 3,000.
Ferry 16, descend to maintain 5,000, flighting 270.
All right, so now you can you're on this course, inbound course. We're
1 Hotel Zulu, clear VOR approach Capital City Airport.
We're at the VOR 125 Capital City, and we are a procedure turn inbound for 1 Hotel Zulu.
No, 1 Hotel Zulu, roger. Thank you. Change the advisory frequency. It does appear to have 2 in the pattern.
Okay, we'll change the advisory now, and we'll be back with you shortly. 1 Hotel Zulu, thanks. All right, let's go over to Unicom 22-8.
So still be going down?
Yes. And 1,440. And so we're 5 mile final. And so just think about power and all of that sort of thing on the descent too. Watch your course and your heading. Back into your course. 251. Capital City traffic, Cirrus 1 Hotel Zulu is 4 mile final runway 25 on the VOR 25 approach, Capital City.
Glasgow traffic, Cherokee 555, 6 uniform, 20 miles to the east, inbound to land, Glasgow.
Capital City 652, left downwind, 25, touch and go.
So we're real fast, got a little bit altitude to lose.
Springfield traffic, Cessna 0 uniform is entering left downwind, runway 29, Lebanon, Springfield.
Then we're getting right of course, come back and correct to the left.
Capital City traffic, Warrior 5177 Foxtrot on the upwind 25, looking for the inbound, Capital City.
Capital City traffic, Cirrus 1 Hotel Zulu, 2.5 mile final runway 25 on the VOR 25, and we'll be a touch and go, and then departing to the west.
E-Town traffic, 9737 Hotel, left base 23 E-Town.
Capital City traffic, Cessna Mike Alpha is now 4 to the west, inbound for landing. I have the traffic off of 25, Capital City.
Mount Sterling traffic. Capital City 652. We're on a short left base for 25. I don't see you. Let me know if you see me and if we need to move. I got you inside. Disregard.
Capital City traffic, Warrior 5177 Foxtrot left, crosswind 25, looking for the traffic. Still don't have you, Mike Alpha.
There's your minimums. Capital City traffic, Cirrus 1 Hotel Zulu, 1 mile final 25, Capital City.
Be crossing over midfield, center left downwind for 25, Capital City.
Lebanon, Springfield traffic, Cessna 0 uniform, string left base, runway 29, Lebanon, Springfield.
I did golf course a few times. I eagled that hole.
Capital City traffic, Cirrus 1 Hotel Zulu, short final 25, we're touch and go, and then departure to the west, Capital City.
Capital City traffic, Warrior 5177 Foxtrot's left, downwind inside, got the departing traffic inside as well as the final traffic, Capital City.
Capital City traffic, Cessna Mike Alpha has the downwind and departing traffic. Will be crossing midfield, enter a left downwind for 25, number 2, Capital City.
005, final 3, touch and go, Mount Sterling.
She said runway heading and 3,000.
Mike Alpha, will be no flight for you.
She said runway heading and 3,000. We'll call her back. Capital City traffic, Cirrus 1 Hotel Zulu's departure leg of runway 25 departing the pattern to the west. So 250 on the heading and 3,000. 250 on the heading, 3,000. Let's come right about 30 degrees.
Capital City traffic, Warrior 517.
Then we can go back, switch back to Lexington.
Capital City.
Area 16, once you intercept Lexington, it'll be 12 o'clock and 7 miles before in sight. Area 16, clear visual approach runway 22, contact tower.
You want to make the call?
Sorry?
You want to make the call or you want me to?
Go ahead.
Let's get you back under the funnels here.
Darn it.
Lexington departure, Cirrus 411 Hotel Zulu is off Frankfurt 2,900, climbing 3,000.
Number 411 Hotel Zulu, Lexington departure, ident.
Ident, 1 Hotel Zulu. There's 3,000.
Number 6 Mike Foxtrot, Lexington.
On your flight plan.
Number 6, Mike Fox, I don't know if you heard me, but you were a radar contact 11 miles east of the Lexington Airport.
Cursor up, push the button.
3027 at Lexington altitude.
Go find Bowman.
Thank you.
You can use it there, yeah.
Number 1, Hotel Zulu, radar contact 4 southwest of the capital city airport. Proceed, you are cleared direct to Louisville Bowman Airport.
Clear direct to Bowman, 1 Hotel Zulu. Direct and enter.
Approach Diamond 571 Delta Sierra, inbound from North Praxis with Tango, request vectors for an LS 22.
Go ahead, CDI soft key back to
November
GPS.
November 25 Tango, turn left heading 355.
There you go. Alright, so we can navigate direct to Bowman, and when we're on with Louisville approach is when we'll talk about the approach into Bowman.
November 25 Tango A, affirmative, turn left heading 355.
Feeling worked out yet?
571
not too bad.
Maintain VFR and fly.
You're doing well. The approaches both have gone really well. That one, only then it was all happening pretty fast, but calling out the minimum and not flying below it without having visual contact is real important.
November 902 Whiskey, upon completion of the RNAV approach, fly heading of 270, maintain VFR at or below 3,000.
All right, so you can anticipate her being done with us pretty quickly. She's going to hand us back over to Louisville.
13207.
So you'll want to have the Bowman ATIS, and then just put that request for the RNAV 24 approach on file when they ask.
November 62 Lima Lexington, departure radar contact, stay altitude. Roger, thank you, and you can expect on course in just a couple minutes. And somebody else was stepped on, say again. Number 6 Mike Foxtrot, no observed traffic in your vicinity, squawk VFR.
Bowman Airport Information, Victor,
discriminated frequency change approved.
Wind calm, visibility 10, sky clear, temperature 18, dew point -1, altimeter 3025.
411 Hotel Zulu, contact
3024.
2.07, good night.
We'll call Louisville 3207, 1 Hotel Zulu, good night. There you go.
Information, Victor.
Yeah, so we got Victor. We'll go back and listen to the rest of it. You can go ahead and call him.
What about telling them Louisville approach?
Yeah, Louisville approach, Cirrus 411 Hotel Zulu, 3000 with Victor, requests the RNAV 24 in the Bowman.
Louisville approach 411 Hotel Zulu is with you at 3,000 feet, request, and have Victor request the RNAV into 24.
41 Hotel Zulu, Louisville approach, rudder proceed direct Nunya, cross Nunya at or above 3,000, cleared RNAV runway 24 approach into Bowman.
Okay, we'll fly direct Nunya, cross Nunya at 3,000, clear the RNAV 24 approach into Bowman, 1 Hotel Zulu.
2 Delta Delta flight.
Weren't expecting all that right away, so.
I think I had it though.
Yeah.
So we want to go to procedure. And we want to select approach. And we want to do the RNAV 24.
That's right.
And we're going to go to Nunya.
Correct. Restrictor is hot today.
And hold it Nunya.
No hold.
No.
And you can activate it. So
and activate.
Shuttle 5883 descend and maintain 3,000.
3,000.
There you go. Come off your flight plan page back to the map.
771 Bravo Charlie, level 7,000.
Is that 771 Bravo Charlie?
I think that's what I heard.
All right, who's checking in level at 7?
Twin Cessna?
Know that tail number?
771 Bravo Charlie.
Yeah.
771 Bravo Charlie, Louisville approach. Louisville altimeter is 3025. What's your on-course setting?
166 for the on-course heading 1 Bravo Charlie.
Roger.
They're on YouTube.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're both air traffic controllers.
Okay.
He flies and she does all the talking.
That's cool.
And for 1 Bravo Charlie, was that transmission coming in pretty clear? Could you hear her just fine?
A little staticky, but it could be the distance. You're pretty far away from our receivers.
Okay, we're just having a comm issue on that side. Thank you.
Like to shout out, say, hey, I'm a fan. They have people do that sometime on their videos.
Long time listener, first time caller.
Yeah.
Shuttle 5883, the airport, cool. 2 o'clock, 14 miles.
5883, still looking.
Yeah, she's pretty sweet looking, and they're a young couple. They got kids, and they travel all over.
Southwest 154.
We got a twin Cessna 310.
Southwest 154, low departure radar contact, climb and maintain 10,000.
Southwest 154, maintain 10,000.
All right, so we got about 5 minutes until we're over Nunya and stuff gets busy again. So let's brief that approach up. I know that's familiar to you.
Approach runway 17 left. Contact tower 1.
They live in Aurora.
Visual 17 left. 124.2. 5883.
Let's go back to KLOU procedures. Approach 24. Should know this one by heart by now. We're going to cross Nunya at 3,000. Once we're past Nunya, then we can descend to 2,300. And at business, we can then descend down to 1220. And our decision height is
Southwest 1,025. 350, whenever see direct strip.
At a mile and 5/8.
Right turn, 350, whenever direct strip.
We've already got all of our frequencies in. If we go miss, we climb out to 1100 and then do a left turn to 3000 and go to Kent.
9er, Fox Whiskey, level 5,500.
999 Fox Whiskey, low approach, level altimeter is 30.
Yeah, you could get the tower in there.
65,
that'll be your next frequency.
Southwest 154, Indy Center on 124.77. Get up.
Southwest 154, 2477. Take care.
Air 4 Delta Delta, you can proceed on course.
Proceeding on course, thank you.
So we're 9.2 nautical miles from Nunya, 3 minutes and 45 seconds.
And November 4 Delta Delta, you're in Class Charlie airspace, radar service terminated, freak exchange approved. Squawk VFR and have a good day.
All right, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Kind of cut the ATIS short earlier, so I'm going to go back and listen to it all.
I think the winds were calm.
Yeah.
3024 was the altimeter, I believe.
Bowman Airport information, Victor, time 2253, Zulu observation. Wind calm, visibility 10, sky clear, temperature 18, dew point -1, altimeter 3025. Visual approach, runway 24 in use. Hazardous weather information affecting Louisville and surrounding areas available on high water flight service frequencies. All aircraft read back hold short instructions and assigned altitudes. Advise on this contact, you have information, Victor.
What a difference 24 hours makes, huh?
We're 3.5 miles from Nunya.
Good. And what's going to happen at Nunya?
We're going to do a left turn and then we can start descending to 2300.
Great.
To business.
And somewhere prior to business, we're going to
do a gumps check.
Yep, and
take the plane for landing.
Good. And start slowing her back a little bit. Something I think we've skipped the last 2 times is getting that boost pump back on prior to...
Well, we never turned it off yesterday.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was thinking about that just a minute ago.
We've gone to the opposite extreme today.
Yeah, it has to be on for landing. It's part of my gumps. Hey, 1 mile, almost 1 mile. So I start my turn at Nunya, or?
Yep, you can, so this guy's telling you, if you see your GPSs are flashing,
yeah,
it'll say next turn, and then it'll tell you when to turn,
okay,
turn to 245 now. Yeah, so now we can make that turn. There's a concept of fly over waypoints and fly by waypoints, and we'll talk about those. So we've got to go get our course there. So we kind of flew past Nunya, and so we found ourselves on the right-hand side of that course. I just need to correct to the left a bit to go get it.
Okay, gas is on. Probably need to switch it. Put the boost on. Switch the tank. Carriage mixture full rich. Prop is automatic. Slow it down a little more so we can get some flaps in.
Hotel Zulu, contact Bowman Tower 119.5. Good day.
Contact Bowman 119.5. Good day.
There's 2300. Stop your descent.
Yep.
Go get it. Go get it. And Tower's looking for your call.
Bowman Tower, Cirrus 411 Hotel Zulu is with you on RNAV 24.
Cirrus 411 Hotel Zulu, Bowman Tower, runway 24, wind calm, clear to land.
Wind calm, clear to land, 241 Hotel Zulu.
Where is everybody? Nice night like tonight, nobody's flying. I mean a cloudy and very visibility restricted night like tonight.
Right.
All right. So something just happened on the approach. I'm going to let you call it out.
I got a message.
Yeah.
Oh, we crossed business?
Good, good. All right, so what does that tell us?
We can descend to 1220.
All right, make it happen.
.6 miles to Rui.
That tells me we're just shy of a minute out, and we can be at 12:20 at Rui.
There's Rui. See where it popped up waypoint now. Decision height is 1,025.
Okay, we're at 105 knots. What's your minimums for me?
500.
There's 1,020.
All right. Okay. Well done, sir.
Thank you.
Cirrus 1 Hotel Zulu, turn left taxiway Lima, taxi to the Park District, via hotel. Cross runway 33 at hotel.
Remain on this frequency, cross 33 at hotel, taxi to LEA on hotel. 1 Hotel Zulu. Something like that. Clear right, clear left. Leg's about to cramp up holding his rudder down.